very interesting report that just came out from DualShockers with the headline, Sony isn't allowing video games to depict dismemberment of human characters. So we know Sony has been cracking down on anime girls, but now apparently they're cracking down on violence. Although skipping to the fourth paragraph, the article does point out that there were other depictions that were apparently fine. Matsuyama mentions that DBZ Kakarot has a sequence in which Nappa's arm was dismembered, and that was not omitted from the game. It gets even stranger though. Let's read from this area. According to a report on GameSpark Japan, Sony is asking developers to remove violent depictions in video games. This comes from the Japanese development studio CyberConnect's 2 president and CEO Hiroshi Matsuyama, who states that Sony compelled the developers to make changes in the Naruto Ultimate series. One of the characters in the game, Minato, was missing an arm in the original story. However, in the final game, his arm was present to comply with Sony's policies, and it gets even stranger. He further mentions that the reason for that was that the loss of limbs in characters that have a human appearance, was not allowed by Sony Interactive Entertainment and not prohibited by Sero as such. A lot of the times people say, well, Japan's Sero laws are pretty strict, but apparently this wasn't even because of Sero. And again, apparently the Nappa situation was totally okay with his arm, so it's just bizarre what's going on here. And they also add, whether this policy is specific to Japanese video games isn't clear. So far, it seems like this is only in Japan, but maybe we'll see them taking this sort of stance more in the States as well. I don't really know what Sony's thinking here at all. Despite a lot of unclarity in this situation, what we do know is odd for sure. Sony compelling devs in that Naruto game to make changes, and it apparently not being because of Sero. So we'll see how this develops or doesn't in the future. Thank you for tuning in. If you want to read more, check out DualShockers, and I'll catch you for the third segment coming right up.